All right. But back to what we were saying.
What were we saying?
Well, talking about the people screaming at kids.
Oh, I don't understand that.
Like, well, that's the thing. Okay, so I think what it is like they don't understand that they're children, and that
Well, okay. So
they're a completely different thing than an adult, and you're not supposed to yell at them.
there are times. Okay. So as an adult, you have a lot of responsibilities.
Yeah.
And one of them is this small child that is not doing anything that you want.
Yeah.
And depending on how the rest of your day is going.
Well, no, it's not that. This is like internet, over the internet.
Oh.
Yeah, this is different than actual like we're parents and we're yelling at our children because they're being bad. No, this is like a random guy yelling at another random child that they've known because they're angry that the child did something to them, and they're like screaming at the child to like get the fuck off the internet, or we're going to remove all your friends and we're going to like extradite you, and you're gonna be alone and you're not gonna have anybody. Like, it's that kind of shit. That's like shit that
Why?
because they don't understand that they're yelling at a fucking child who doesn't know what he's doing. They think it's just like, oh, this guy is like an adult, right? They understand that like what they did is wrong, so like we have to teach them still though that what they did is wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. One example is like the Sonic Sega gamer was angry at this one child, and it was for a completely stupid reason. Like he said that one of his friends died of COVID, and then another guy that the child knew made a joke, I guess. I don't know if he made a joke. It didn't even matter because the guy didn't even die. It was just a thing that the guy said to like get sympathy, I guess. I don't know.
All right.
But so instead of going,
I don't understand that either, but people do that.
Yeah, they do that all the time. But instead of going after the guy that was, you know, in the wrong for saying something against his friend who didn't die though, he yelled at the child and said shit like, you're gonna lose all your friends. We're gonna make reaction videos against you. I'm recording you, so you know you're in the wrong. Which he was saying a lot of shit anyway, so he was also recording himself, and he was also in the wrong. So it's one of those funny things where it's like, dumbass, you've also exposed yourself for being a retard.
Yeah.
So I guess great job. I don't know. And then the kid, because it's a kid, it doesn't know what it's supposed to do or what it's supposed to say. What it? It's an it. What they don't know what to do and they don't know what to say.
Right.
In that kind of situation, the kid told him to do the step off the ladder and let the rope catch you as you fall.
Yeah.
And you know, obviously it was like a 10, 11-year-old. So, you know, we can't be like, oh, you're not supposed to. Well, you're supposed to explain. Yeah, you're not supposed to say that. But it immediately gets invalidated that he said that because the adult tells him to do the exact same thing.
All right.
So, like, you just have to sit there and be like, well,
People
now,
are dumb.
like, you're in the wrong, and you just recorded yourself telling a kid to
Step off.
To step off the bridge and let the water catch you. You like all these these are all such fun little other ways of saying sewer slide. But like I don't understand that. There was another one where again the kid did nothing wrong as far as we could tell. They faked information. And like, well, they were saying that the kid was bad, and they were like, they were doing a call-out video against the child, and the kid did nothing wrong. They faked all the screenshots that he did anything wrong, and then the one guy who was in the video actively also told the kid to step off the ladder and let the rope catch you. So like, and like that was, and they also like, it was like super fucking backhanded because they always like said bullying can lead to sewer slide, and it was just like, dudes. Like, I get it, you're angry at this kid who did absolutely nothing wrong, by the way, but it's a little hypocritical to tell him to do something that you actively say you don't condone.
Yeah.
So maybe like, these people should stop and think before they open their stupid fucking mouths, because it's actively, you know, hurting them. Like, I don't get it. Like, you can be dumb, but at least be smart about being dumb, you know? Do you like that?
What's the Gordon Ramsay thing? Kill yourself!
Oh no, young man! Kill yourself! It's like,
just to be fair, it's somebody dubbed over.
No, it's actually, I think it's actually him. I think Gordon Ramsay actually said something like that.
I don't think he told a child.
I don't know who he was reacting to originally, but they used that audio to they duet that audio with a lot of people, and it's really funny.
I know.
I don't know. You know what? It could be fake. I think it's real, and I'm going to hang on to that. It's real, because I just want to imagine that Gordon Ramsay told somebody just. I'm a huge fan of
Mr. Ramsay.
Mr. Ramsay. I wish to someday meet him and have him call me a fat pig, because I think it would be really funny.
I can see you. Oh, thank you, good sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Gordon Ramsay. You've made my day.
Exactly
I don't even.
what I wanted. I've always expected it.
I've always been wanting to hear you say such musical words to me. You would never do it though. You'd be too kind. Like, that's the one thing. Is like, Gordon Ramsay's actually like a gentleman. So unless you actively fuck with him, he's not gonna do anything evil to you.
I just love whenever we're watching something. He's like, "Oh, come on."
Oh, come on. Just look at yourselves. My favorite line is still the salmon video where
Oh, he just
he explodes. Like, the salmon's there, he punches it, and it's just gone. It's just gone. It vaporized with the force of Gordon Ramsay. It's one of my favorite videos he's ever done. The lamb sauce video is also pretty funny. Where's the lamb sauce? Where's the lamb sauce? It's like, oh my god.
I am going to tell you right now, I am so glad that cooking is not my thing. Because while the man is very smart,
funny.
I would not want to be working with him.
Oh, well, I don't know. Like, I think if it was just like you made him something, I don't think he'd be rude to you about it. Like, if you made him something and it didn't taste exactly good, he'd be like, oh, well, you know, this isn't that good, but, you know, darling, it was great. I'm glad you made me something. He'd still be, like, nice about it. He wouldn't be like, oh, that was dog shit, darling. Don't you fucking ever come into my kitchen again. Like, you wouldn't ever do anything like that. I don't know. I mean, you'd have to, like, piss him off, you know? Like, that's when he gets, like, if you're actually being an asshole to him, is whenever he actually gets angry at you.
Yeah, no. And,
like,
well, we always see him get angry from, like,
well, it's whenever people lie to him. That's the main thing that...
and I don't blame him for that, because that is, like...
Because, like, whenever they're, like... Whenever he finds out information, like that Amy's Baking Company episode is like our favorite episode. It's the best thing in the world, and I'm so glad it exists because I hate those two fucking people. And I feel bad for all the people that worked for them. But I'm glad that she's like toned down, Amy, I mean.
Yeah.
Because she's gone back to wherever she lives now, and she she just does baking, and everyone likes it. And it actually has like a couple good recipes that she has that are actually really good. And
so we've heard.
So well, no, it's actually like they have reviews.
Yeah.
So I mean, they have to be good if they're getting like 5-star. I just think that she shouldn't have done that cooking.
No.
And also, give the waiters their tips. Like, what the fuck?
That's not...
Like, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to take tips. It's like every restaurateur's, like, main thing is you never steal the waiter's tips. Oh my god. Ah.
No, where am I going?
You're going up on the upper level. So...
Villager, not villager.
Yoshi?
No, maybe it was villager. It was like it was the man, why can't I think of what that game called? Animal Crossing.
Oh, what about it?
He was like running into me.
Oh, do you know? It's villager.
Is it villager?
Yeah. Villager's kind of a dick anyway. One of my favorite things to do, and this is this was when I was younger. Okay, this was when I was like playing on the 3DS version of Animal Crossing. Was to find, like, you'd get that the butterfly net, and then you could whap people over the head with it and make them hate you. And I was like, why did they program this specific thing in?
Sometimes you want to hit people with butterfly net.
It was one of my favorite things to do in that game. I'd be walking and then I'd see like a random villager of mine, and then I'd fucking walk up to them and start hitting them, and then like I'd do it until they get angry, and then I'd be like, "Why are you so angry?" I was a little psychopath as a child. I mean, I don't know, doing something like that's a little psychopathic.
Hey, they give you the option.
I know.
It's their fault for giving you the option.
Hey guys, remember, video games don't make kids violent. It's people that make kids violent. I don't know what was the final verdict on that. 'Cause I thought there were some things that video games do. Like, video games are good, but there are certain games you shouldn't have kids play as at a young age, like Grand Theft Auto.
I mean, logically.
Yes.
Let's think about this logically.
Why am I going up the red side?
Your 10-year-old should not be playing Grand Theft Auto, where your whole goal in the game is to
rob and murder and do bad things.
Yes.
But not like morally bad things.
There's some morally, I think murdering people's
No,
morally
I'm talking
bad.
like, you're not like assaulting women, and you're not doing like all those things.
Well, you can. You pay for it though.
Well, is prostitution part of assaulting women?
Well, but I mean, I'm not saying it's assault. You pay for it, so you can do.
You can do it, but it's not like a thing that actively you're gonna do. I think there was only one time I actively went to the strip bar or the strip club.
Yeah. Well,
I did that, and I was really uncomfortable the entire time because I was like, why is this in the game?
Well, and I think in GTA 4, you have to go to the strip club a good bit because one of your missions, you have to go talk to some guy that owns it or something.
Oh, okay.
So you have to go there quite a bit. So,
Wait,
I mean, yeah,
did
that's
you ever
probably
play?
not a great game for a 10-year-old, 12-year-old play.
Did you ever play GTA 4? Or did you play GTA 3?
I don't know. Which one was the one that was like Vice City?
Oh, that's GTA 3. And Vice City is its own, like, series.
Okay, so Vice City.
GTA 4 had Nikolai.
Yeah, I don't remember that, but...
He was a Russian.
Your dad played GTA and Vice City. I mean, he probably played other ones, but
I think he had GTA 3. Some point, Dad said he played like GTA San Andreas. And see, GTA San Andreas is like way more fucked up than some of the shit you see in Vice City and all those other games.
I like Vice City because that was when it was like all 80s music.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And then I'm not really looking forward to GTA 6. It's not really a game that
They don't appeal to me.
GTA 5 appealed to me, but that's just because all the guys that you play as are like extremely relatable people, and I really like Trevor and Franklin. Mike is like the only guy that I'm like,
yeah, I can take him or leave him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I really like Franklin because Franklin's just that everyday, like he's just the everyman in the entire like game. And then you had like Michael as the more like mentor kind of guy. And then you had Trevor as the more like bombastic, crazy.
And let's be fair. The reason why I don't play those games is because you have to drive the car.
Oh, well, yeah.
And that's it right there.
Don't worry, there's what was the game? I loved that game whenever I first played it. It was Wildlands, Ghost Recon.
Oh yeah.
I loved that game because you
and
drove
shoot people.
Yeah, and shoot people.
You
but
do well with either one of them.
But one of my favorite things was like there was like what was I doing? I was driving to some mission and like on the way, like you had to go through an enemy base camp to get to the mission. So I was just like, I'm just going to drive this giant fucking Hummer or whatever car I had. It was like a giant it was like a giant truck or something. And I was like, I'm just gonna drive this in there and I'm just gonna get to the mission. So I drove through the entire base, crashing into everything, blowing all the barrels up, and then I get to like right outside the mission area, and then the car finally like detonates, and then it goes through the world. So you're like, I'm falling as the car is detonating. It was hilarious. It was one of the funniest shits I've had in that entire series. And then I didn't like Breakpoint. I have Breakpoint on also, and I thought that game was that game was just difficult because it was more like an actual military sim.
Yeah.
Rather than a
I have to say that I think like those are the games that I end up watching you play.
Yeah.
Because it's
too hard.
It's too hard for me. Cuz I get so frustrated cuz I can't drive and then I can't shoot people. And then I die, and I die, and I die.
Well, and it's all reaction time too. And let's be real, no, like as you get older, it's never you lose it.
Yeah.
Like I'm hoping I can keep my hand dexterity by doing all the kinds of stuff that I do, so that whenever I'm like 50, like 40, 50, I'm still able to. Because I was watching Dad like play Spider-Man, and he was just not able to control like either of them correctly, like at an efficient way. Like no offense to him, but
yeah,
it was just like I was just watching him. I was like, Dad, you need to swing. You need to keep swinging. You need to angle your swing. I mean, I also had like the no offense, this is really funny, but I had the you can adjust your like how forgiving swinging is, and I did have it all the way down. So he might have just been having a problem with that also.
Oh, so it was like harder?
It was really hard to like judge the direction of your swing. I think although I don't know, I might have brought it back up to like give him some more leeway.
You can judge him for not being able to do it if you had it really hard.
But it was just the fact that he was really struggling on some of the basic kind of stuff. And I mean, playing Days Gone, he also was struggling on just like dealing with hordes. Like he'd revert to just like throwing Molotovs instead of like actually mowing them down.
Oh.
And I was like, you know, that's an effective way to do it, but there, like, he would just, that's all he would use. He would just use Molotovs and, like, grenades. He wouldn't, like, actually shoot them. So.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. But, like, it's kind of like how DSP is. Like, this is the one thing I think that's the truth about him, is that he is clinging to, like, being this super gamer, which he never was. He always, like, complained about the games that he played, and it was always the game's fault if he failed, or it was never his. Like, like, I'm gonna be real. Oh.
Who are you talking about?
DSP. DSP. We're talking about DSP now. I mean, I mean, let's be real. There's a bit of both in all of us, but I'm sorry, mother.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I was overtaken. Peach overtook me.
Well, and if I don't know what my problem is with the accelerator today.
Are you just having, like, is she just going slow?
I feel like I'm not pressing the button.
Oh, you should be.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying that. I feel like I'm not
you should be.
Just saying.
I'm just saying. But, that was something that I thought was really interesting, is that DSP always talked about being this amazing gamer. And already, like, if you have that much of an ego about it, you're already gonna fail. Like, let's be real. I'm a good gamer. Like, I can jump into a lot of games, and I could probably play them to a certain level that I look good doing it, but I still would fail enough to be, like, learning how to play. Like, I'm not good at Dark Souls or Sekiro or Elden Ring. I'm not good at those games. Like, I'll just flat out say it. I fucking hate those games.
Well,
like,
I think that, okay, so it's another thing. Let's put it this way. Like, you hate those games, so
like,
you're not going to be good at those games.
Yeah. And
you don't enjoy them.
And I mean, I enjoyed the aspect of, like, oh, it's this big world and you're able to go through and, do all this stuff. You get to fight these bosses and you get to feel like a badass whenever you beat them. But it's still not like an enjoyable experience in the sense that I'm just bashing my head against the wall trying to get good at just one boss and then continuing to do that over and over and over and over and over again. It's why I don't get people who are like, I'm super based because I did that. And it's like, but that sounds so boring after a while. Like, there was something DSP was saying, like, during Dark Souls, or not during Dark Souls, during the Doom the Dark Ages game. He was getting upset because the levels, like, at the end of the game were getting so long, which I can agree. Like, the last two levels are really fucking long. Like, they're, you have to do, like, at least, like, seven or eight boss fights between the two of them.
Okay.
Like, and they're like little mini bosses, but the reason they did that is so that you get enough like, if you skip some of the extra bosses you can do to upgrade your.
She's little.
Yeah.
So when she did her "I'm the best," she was like, "Look a little." Yeah,
Jesus.
Sorry, go ahead.
But it's so that you can get these ammo upgrade, shield up, or armor upgrade, and health upgrades. And, like, that final two areas give you, like, 3 ammo upgrades, 2 health upgrades, and, like, 1 armor upgrade. So you're at least going into that final boss with enough stuff. Maybe it's the last 3 areas, I don't know. But you get a good amount of stuff from both of them. Or all 3 of them to, like, you didn't need to play the entire game. If you skip some things over the entire game, you're gonna be fine. Like, that's all they were trying to do, is make sure that, you know, you're going into that final boss, you've got some stuff, you're good. And he was just treating it like, oh, this is such filler. This is such filler. I don't understand why they did this. Why did they make so much filler for this fucking game? And it's like, because they didn't want you to fucking suck. They were trying to give you an out.
I don't understand why he was mad.
He was just mad because he wants to turbo through every game. Like this is I like to turbo through certain games. Like Kingdom Hearts 2, you'll see me if we ever do play it. Because I don't know, that might be a you game that plays it.
I can stay awake.
Okay, then it might be a me game. Then again, you might fall asleep either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. There's something about those games that relax me.
Well, they're
so much to the point where I just
they're super relaxing games in general.
Fall asleep.
But like, you'll see me. I'm over that game in like 20 hours, if even then.
Oh, that's because you're not doing all the stuff.
No, I do everything.
No, I know. You're not getting all the boxes. You're not getting all the puppies.
No, I do. I get like every world. I go back and I do it. It's still under like 20 hours that I get everything. Because that like the PS4 version, I have everything basically from every world. And I think the only reason that is over the time limit now is because I spent all that time grinding and doing it. It's still under 50 hours that I did everything under. So, but like, I still have to get the boxes because there's certain boxes that have the cosmic beads and stuff.
Yeah.
And those are really good. Those are really good help, like pickups. Oh my God, what the fuck is going on with me? Oh no. They have really good benefits, and also you have to get certain things because I do the Omega weapon for every run, so I have to get every box to get the Orichalcum stuff. I make sure to do everything. I try to get a lot of the stuff so that I don't lose anything. The first game I do skip a lot of the boxes because a lot of the stuff you can just get from enemies. They'll give you enough health items to survive. So
unless you want the puppies.
I don't give a shit about puppies.
I care about the puppies.
That was the one cool thing about that that game book that you had for that game is that it actually had a sticker. It had the stickers for every puppy, for every chest that had the puppies in it. It was really interesting. Obviously, you'd only use it
chart.
Yeah.
It had a chart for the puppies.
And you were supposed to put the sticker of the puppy that you got in those boxes over the box.
Yeah.
And it was really interesting. It just sucked because that was a one-time thing.
It was a one-time thing, but I didn't use it.
Yeah, I didn't use it either, I think. I saved all the stickers. There's some other stickers that they give you in that guide.
Brady game book.
Oh my God. Then we had the Brady game book for 2.
Yep.
And then we had the Brady game book for Final Fantasy 8. Or not 8, 10.
10. There's just some things in there that you just don't know. I mean, now you would know them. The internet's prolific. Yeah. But at that time,
there was another.
Didn't know that if you got this, and this, you got the ultimate weapon. And it's like, how were people supposed to know that without having some kind of?
Because I mean, if you knew about it in the first game, you would do the synthesis for the second game. But even the second game has a pretty difficult synthesis.
Yeah.
Thing you have to do because you have to get basically every element to even get that one Orichalcum.
Yeah.
And that's why I have to do all the chests because certain chests have elements that you can't get from enemies.
Yeah.
So.
You cool with this being our last?
Yeah. Because I think this will be enough. We don't want to have too much footage because then we won't. Well, we'll go over Mario Kart 8 into Mario Kart World Tour. But I'm glad we were able to get these levels again. I think that these will be nice because
I think they'll just be nice for us. Not something else to race.
Yeah.
Old sometimes racing the same all day.
Which is why I'm glad that they're bringing out the new game. That's the only thing I care about is that we're finally getting another Mario Kart and it's not going to be just Mario Kart 8 but with new races.
Well, I mean, I think that's my thing is that it's amazing how long
it went.
Yeah, before they brought out even before they brought out the new races. I mean, the new races are only what 2 years old.
No, last I think like a year because they all came out last year.
Was it last year that they?
Yeah, because the first set of races was 2 years ago, but the last one was like literally last December, I think. That's right, because the one set of races came out, and it was the Christmas races. Because you got that gift-giving mountain or whatever, the Merry Mountain race set.
Oh.
Yeah. And then all of last year, the rest of them came out. So there was a lot of stuff. Was a lot of stuff. No. You were aiming for that banana peel.
I like to aim for the banana peel.
And then sideswipe them. I don't know. I think we'll have to get that Balatro too.
Yeah, you wanted to look at that.
Because now they added all those fucking awesome cards that you can get. Which I was like, yo, I wasn't, like, okay, originally for Balatro, I wasn't interested in the same way as, like, because I didn't know what it really was. I had heard a lot of people were buying it because they were interested in it, and I was kind of doing like, I don't know what that is. I'm not interested in it until I know what it is. And then I found that it's like a card building game. Like a deck building game, and I actually like those because I have like a I
like them in real life.
I love them in real life. I have DC deck building, and it's one of my favorite games to play. And since it's like a roguelike, it's like you're supposed to get a certain amount of points. I don't know. Like I was thinking, you know what? That might not be a bad game. I wouldn't mind playing something like that. There's a lot of games I think you can play for this. Like, I don't know. Oh my god.
What?
Pikmin.
Oh.
You have to play Pikmin again. You have to show them how you played Pikmin the last time, because that was that was actually like treason right there, Mom. I'm sorry.
Sure it'll be the same, sweetheart.
That was horrible. I'm not making fun of you, but
it was pretty bad.
It was horrible. I wish I had recorded at least some of it because
it was bad. It was bad.
She would just walk up. She would walk up and then she'd be like, "What am I supposed to do?" And I'd be like, "You're supposed to throw the Pikmin at the boss." And she'd be like, "Oh, but I don't want them to get hurt." And I'd be like, "Mom, it doesn't matter." She always constantly ran out of them because she'd like let them drown. She'd let them die. It was horrible. It was actually horrible. I don't know.
Really bad.
But it was really funny because like you could tell she was trying. She was trying.
I'm not sure how funny it was.
You were always sad when they died too because you're like, no, my babies. So I was like, Mom, if you just make sure they didn't fall off, they wouldn't die like that. The poor children.
I felt bad because and I definitely was not, when I was playing it, I was not gonna make it. Like,
I had to help you.
Omar was gonna die.
I had to help you. I had to like time manage you so you actually made it to the end.
Yeah.
Because I know the first time I played it, I only got to I definitely used up all my days.
Yeah, you were like you can get
this
3 pieces in one day.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I was like, no, no, I can't. Have you watched me play? I'm lucky if I get a piece a day, which hasn't happened on multiple days.
I think I had to make you skip like some of the extra pieces.
Yeah. Or
no, because you went and you got the piggy bank.
I didn't finish.
You didn't finish?
No, he Omar was gonna die.
Oh.
It wasn't. Yeah.
It was a sad time.
It was sad. It was very sad.
I wouldn't mind playing that because I like that game a lot.
I know.
I played that.
That's also another very like calm,
soothing.
Soothing game.
Well, it wasn't calm for you. You were.
No, I was stressed out the whole time because
you were worried that they were all gonna die.
Well, they didn't have to worry about anything. They were dying. They were all dying.
I was already making sure of that. It was already taken care of.
I was taking care of them. They were all dying.
Oh boy, oh boy. Landed in the fucking thing.
And I always wanted to play that game.
Yeah, you were talking about it. You were like, I remember seeing that, and you were like,
play it.
And weren't you sad because you didn't have the GameCube, and that's what you needed to play it?
I think so, and I just was not going to buy the GameCube.
Which I completely understand. That's why I'm glad that I have the Wii, because the Wii plays GameCube games. Although it's expensive to even fucking own that shit anymore. Buying a GameCube game anymore is like fucking... You're paying full price for what it originally was, basically now.
Yeah.
Because I know for I've bought like 3 games on GameCube, and one was Luigi's Mansion. The other was I forget what the other one was, and then the other was Paper Mario, and it's not even the original Paper Mario. It's some other. It's like a redistribution of like a disc. They remade the case and everything, and they even gave me like the game book. And it was only like $50. But that's still like, that's basically, I paid full price for it originally.
Yeah.
And I was just like, holy. I'll have to go and look at what that other game is. Because I have 3. And then, I'm also a huge Sonic fan. Let's get this out of the way. I love Sonic. But I love Sonic, but I like Shadow more. Let's be real. He is the ultimate based one. Sonic is cool, but Shadow rips. I love Sonic and Shadow Generations because it shows what they actually got, like the hub world to be how it should be.
That was one of the reasons why we had the Sega.
Yeah. One of the things I liked about the original, and I'll have to try and do it, but you could play Sonic 1 in Sonic Generations.
Really?
You had to pay for it. You didn't pay for it with money.
Oh.
But you had to pay for it like with the in-game stuff.
Gotcha.
Like you got like style points or something. I don't know. You got points for some reason, and you could buy the Sega Genesis console in the game.
Oh.
And I remember playing like the Sonic original Sonic for like hours. I like this. This is Waluigi's Pinball. This one's kind of fun. And from what I remember, the music is pretty good. I know. No music from me. I think I can turn on monitoring in OBS, and then I can just have my headphones listening, and hopefully that won't mess up the music or the sound.
Test it.
Yeah. Ooh, nice. Ow, not nice.
Hey, I was invisible. I should have gone right through that.
It's okay. It is all right. I'm glad that we're talking a little bit more because I know
when we did Hades, we recorded some of Hades.
And
I was so focused on.
Yeah, you were doing what DSP does, where he's really quiet. He doesn't like interact with anything, like the chat or anything, and that's something that we'll have to just like build up.
Yeah. Well, these games are a little bit easier because I know these games.
Yeah, we'll probably be a bit quieter during World, but we should we'll probably be talking like. And Deltarune, because that'll be me probably playing that one.
Yeah, you know what? Whenever you want to do that, I need to get a new craft.
Oh yeah, you know what? You should do the Millennium Falcon one. I like that one.
Did you like that one?
Yeah. The X-Wing 2 would probably be pretty cool. We're talking about, what is it? It's, embroidery?
No, it's cross-stitch.
Cross-stitch.
I found this kit that you can do,
and it's like the Star Wars
but I love the colors in it. And honestly, it'd probably take me about as long as you finishing that game.
Yeah.
To do it. So that's like the perfect type of thing to do.
So...
But I was looking for something to do. Wow.
Because sometimes, you know, whenever I'm playing something, it gets a little boring. But I normally try to spice some stuff up. I'll probably be doing voices during that one.
Yeah, I'm sure. But I mean, I'll be just sitting here twiddling my thumbs. So mine will just do something else with my hands.
So we'll probably do. Oh gosh, I don't know when that. Like, I guess we'll have to slide Hades in some other time because we're gonna have Mario Kart this week.
Where am I?
You're 11th.
I know. I feel like I'm like.
You're really behind.
I know. I feel like I got lost.
Got lost in the sauce, and we're not even doing anything.
I know. Oh, she's sad.
She's crying. Oh, that was it.
That was it. We're done for today.
Yeah, I mean, we can do one more because we were kind of talking
We were kind of talking. If you want to do one more,
I'll do one more.
I can only like focus for so long.
She has a problem with Mario Kart and making herself sleepy when we play.
It doesn't matter. It's any game we play, because when I play a video game, unless I'm really into it, like Hades, I was kind of like really focused on.
I'm gonna just say it. I think you're gonna fall asleep with Deltarune because the music is so soft in some of the sections.
That's why I need something to occupy my hands.
Yeah.
Because as long as I have something occupying my hands and keeping me busy, I will be.
So is Undertale, I guess. Undertale's also really soft, and in the pacifist run, the music's very gentle and like
is
almost.
Deltarune the same? Do you have to do pacifist versus?
In all honesty, whoever like watches this is probably gonna fucking be like, actually, this is how it's actually supposed to be. But I think it doesn't matter. In Deltarune, you can kill the enemies or you can spare them all the same. But all it does is that like, you'd probably want to do pacifist because you want to get the one character to be on your side and start doing pacifism.
Oh, okay.
And I actually really like the pacifist route because I like Susie. Susie's the one character, and I really like her. And you become friends with her over the games.
So, okay, so have you played this game? Or
oh my god, yes. I played I played chapters 1 and 2, so I already know kind of like going into it what's going on.
Okay, what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. I liked all of it, in all honesty. There was only a few sections. I like the Queen. That's what the little chalice. I have a. We buy stuff from Fangamer because they make some stuff that we like. And she got me a.
Oh, was it when I got that free stuff?
The mystery box.
Yeah.
It was like a free add-on because she bought enough. Like she paid.
Yeah,
enough
you got
money.
like points for everything you bought, and so.
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, you ended up getting.
Like a mystery box, and it was all like stuff that wasn't gonna be shipped because it was all like damaged in some way, or it wasn't like perfect.
Yeah.
And I got
we can't figure out where those things weren't perfect. So.
Well, they tell you everything. I just don't know where I put the note that shows you all the problems with everything. But honestly, in my opinion, it was all fine. But the one thing I got like a Peppino plush from Pizza Tower, which is another game I've also played. And then I got like the acid chalice from the Queen of Deltarune, because she's like electronic, so she drinks battery acid. It's really funny. And I was really happy that I did because I was like, oh, that's really cool. I like Deltarune. And the Queen's pretty.
And that was the other thing. Like, you had got so many points. And you could say, like, you wanted, like, I wanted
a certain
glassware.
Yeah.
I couldn't say that I wanted
a
something specific.
in all honesty, like there were some like stickers that we got that I was a little bit lost on. Like I didn't recognize some of them, but
yeah,
honestly, they were pretty nice. Like
yeah, no, everything was really nice for.
I'd have to like go through and like actually.
And I was buying stuff anyways for Christmas for you, so that's just like bonus.
Yeah, what was the stuff you got?
Oh, we got you a record.
Oh, that's right. I'm a big record person. I have the entire Undertale because the entire Undertale album on record. I have a bunch of games on record because I have like Link's Awakening. I have the Psychonauts 2 record. I have the Persona 5 Royal record, but not the Persona 5 record that has all the normal songs on it. That costs like
Megabucks.
$300 or something. It was fucking insane how much it cost him. I was like, holy shit. But I love music. I mean, I have a degree in recording art, so I'm a big brain boy. Game design. Well, okay, so we were. So okay, let's explain this a little bit. I went and I got down in Florida at Full Sail University. I was able to get my degree of Bachelor's of Science in Recording Arts because I wanted to make sound effects and music for games. But then I found out that you need to have like experience, like 3 to 5 years of experience in the game industry.
Well, in programming.
Well, no, it's just in game industry in general. And programming is like a side of that. But you need to have like a bunch of like experience in the industry to actually get a job that's halfway decent in there.
Sorry. You just like sliding past me.
Oh man. Missed. And so I went and I started my game development Bachelor's of Science. But then I found out I really don't fucking like game programming and coding and that stuff. And I'm more interested in writing and like the story side of all of it. So I'm switching degree programs. I'm still gonna get my associates in game development.
Game development, yeah, you're programming.
Because I've already gone to like the farthest, like I've gotten to the point where I'm gonna get it. But it was still the fact that I'm basically starting over from square one, basically. But it's honestly okay because I'm more interested. I'm more interested in the in this kind of stuff, in like the design aspects and the.
What?
Oh my god!
What are you doing?
I don't know. I just slid into my own. But I slid into my own. Who's fucking throwing these boomerangs?
The blue-haired guy up front.
Oh. They were fucking assaulting me with the boomerang. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but I still say it's good that you have that associates in programming because you can still like go get a job programming if
with the little stuff that I have on it.
Yeah.
So. And then
like stuff they were making you do was pretty advanced stuff. So
yeah, they were rushing me along a little bit, and I was just kind of like sitting there. I was like, I don't really like this. So, and you have like online. I'm doing it all online. I took my original degree on campus. But on campus, you have 10 months to decide if you're gonna switch, and then online you have 16 months. And I just got done with my 8th month technically because I skipped some stuff for.
Yeah, because you already did it.
I already did some of the things during my first foray over there. Yeah, and then so I'll be switching degrees into game design, and then after that I'm planning on doing the master's, but I was planning on doing either the certificate of creative writing after my master's, which my master's would be game design master's, which it's called it's like actually not just called game design, it's like this whole fucking name.
Yeah, it's a huge name.
It's like the game design master, or the interactive bachelor's degree. It's like a really fucking huge name. Like, I had problems like finding it because I thought it was just game design. So I almost put graphic design the first time, and that would have been fucking weird. So, but hopefully I have to like go through this whole process, and I got really scared because they're like, if you do not respond to emails or do these things in a timely manner, or when we call you, you have a chance of not even getting to like switch your degree, which I thought that was kind of, you know, a little fucked up, because like, what if you're busy? What if you're actually not like almost like available?
Well, I mean, I think you can miss the call. I think you have to call them back.
Yeah, they're like
if you ignore them.
Yeah, if you like, let's say like 3 days later, I've still not called. Like,
yeah,
like if I called them like the next day and I was like, hey, I'm sorry, I was doing something really big yesterday. I'm able to talk now. Like, I think they'd be like, okay. Like, as long as you had an actual reason. But it was just kind of like, hey, you can't slack off on this.
The way they wrote it was kind of
sussy.
It was a little rough.
Yeah. All right, I think this is the last one. So, but yeah, and then that the creative writing certificate, because I just wanna. I think I need to also ask to join the their fucking thing. I wanna get some feedback. You know.
Yeah.
As much as I love your opinion, Mother,
Yeah, you need like somebody who.
I need someone who's like in the bachelor's degree to look at it and just give me what thoughts they have. I want to rewrite some of the first books though of that series, and then I need to keep writing the series that I've already like kind of restarted, or not. I've started now, the new one.
Yeah.
So, well, put some things better. Write some things out a little bit more like how they're supposed to be written. What was that giant thing? You just got like dragged through the air.
Yeah.
So,
I was doing it.
yeah, it's okay.
I was trying to go through the sun.
Oh, okay. Sometimes it likes it whenever you go through the middle of that ice cream.
Yeah. And I was trying to do that. It's okay.
You're all good.
All good.
Yeah, that's kind of what's going on. I'm probably not gonna be done with anything until fucking God, I don't know. 2020, not 2026, I was going to say 2027, 2028. I'm going to say 2028 because this is now going to set me back at least like another, like not a full year, but it's going to set me back like a
little bit.
Yeah, and then I'll do my master's, which will probably end in 2027, and then I'll take my, like, between all my degree programs, I'm planning to take a, like, not a 3-month break, but just like a little break to recoup a bit. And then, like, after my master's, I'll take another break, and then I'll do my certificate, which will only be 7 months. And then I'll be done. It'll probably be 2028 that I'll be hopefully moving out. Though hopefully if I have all these books done, I should be making some passive income.
Yeah,
and not,
I would hope so.
Like, sitting on my ass with nothing behind my name. So. Plus, I don't know if we talked about it. I want to be like a pseudo voice actor. I want to do some voice acting, but it's definitely not going to be the main.
Yeah.
Like the main.
Well,
draw.
unless you took off for some reason.
Huh?
Unless you took off for some reason, and then it would be the main.
Yeah. So. Well, all right, guys. We are done for today. We'll probably not record at all this week until Thursday, early in the morning.
Yeah.
When we get back and we have everything set up. So probably around 2.
And then maybe we'll go live at lunchtime.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a bit of streaming. If not, we'll just record and upload all that. So
it's all good, whatever we do.
Yep. Plus, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I have my schedule for some stuff. So. All right, guys.
Thanks for everything.
Yep. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.